Everyone's obsessed with red flags these days. Narcissists, gaslighters, manipulators.
Me and Josh have been together for almost a decade. We've learned that a successful relationship isn't just about avoiding the bad. You need to know what's right.
Today we're breaking down some of the most underrated green flags that is going to turn an okay relationship into a great one. Clear communication and emotional transparency. A real partner isn't afraid to speak their mind. They clearly express their thoughts and feelings without leaving you guessing. They define what commitment, respect, and love mean to them. And don't assume you share the same exact definitions, because language is personal. They check in regularly and discuss values, boundaries early, even when it's uncomfortable. They don't let small issues turn into big ones and address misunderstandings quickly. This sets the foundation for trust and connection. But it's not just about talking. It's also about being willing to hear what's not being said. They create a safe space for tough conversations and don't avoid them to just keep the peace. They want you to know where you stand, even when the truth is hard. This is real intimacy, the kind that builds lasting relationships.
Curiosity over assumption. They ask questions instead of assuming. They don't jump to conclusions about how you feel or what you need. They genuinely want to understand your perspective, not just react to it. They check in regularly, not just when there's a problem. And they don't project their past traumas onto you. They know that your experiences are valid, even they don't fully understand them. Me and Joshua had to learn this early in our relationship. Coming from different culture backgrounds, we couldn't afford to assume that we saw the world the same way. We didn't want to take the risk. This kind of curiosity creates an environment where you can share openly without fear of judgment. It's about making space for each other's humanity, even when it's messy.
Active listening and emotional presence. Real partners listen. They invite you to share your thoughts, feelings, and needs without fear of judgment. They don't rely on mind reading or silent assumptions. They check in on your emotional state, making space for open dialogue. This creates a safe environment where you can speak freely without worrying about being misunderstood or dismissed. They don't just hear your words, they try to understand what's behind them. They ask follow-up questions, notice shifts in your moods, and genuinely care about how you feel, not just what you say. This is the foundation of real connection.
Accountability without excuses. They own their mistakes. They don't blame you or situations when they mess up. They apologize sincerely and commit to real change. This isn't just about saying, "I'm sorry," but actually making adjustments to their behavior. They avoid gaslighting or passive-aggressive expressions and respect your right to your feelings, knowing that trust is built through consistent, respectful action. They don't want to be right. They want to be real. They value growth over ego and are willing to confront their own shortcomings for the sake of the relationship.
They have to celebrate your individuality. They respect your autonomy. They don't try to control who you hang out with, what you wear, or how you spend your time. They celebrate your growth and support your interests, and don't feel threatened by your independence. They maintain their own sense of self while respecting yours, creating a dynamic where both partners can thrive individually and together. This kind of respect isn't just about boundaries, it's about believing in each other's potential. They want to see you win, even if your dreams don't directly benefit them.
Consistency between words and actions. They follow through. They don't switch up how they treat you based on their mood or convenience. They make you feel secure, not consistently questioning their intentions. This consistency is a sign of emotional maturity and is crucial for long-term commitment. They show up even when life gets chaotic, crazy, proving that their word means something.
No mind games or power plays. They are straightforward with how they feel, not hot or cold behavior, silent treatments, or any type of emotional manipulation. They don't make you feel like you have to constantly prove your worth or walk on eggshells around them. They value honesty over power dynamics and understand that real connection can't be built on control.
Cultural awareness and respect. They respect and celebrate your cultural background. They make an effort to actually understand your traditions, learn about your family dynamics, and appreciate the unique perspectives you bring to the relationship. They don't dismiss your cultural values as old-fashioned or irrelevant, and they make an effort to bridge any cultural gaps, knowing that this respect builds deeper connection and trust. We really strive to understand this, and navigating cultural differences has been one of the most rewarding yet challenging parts of our relationship as an interracial and intercultural couple. It's really about respecting each other's roots while building something new together.
long-term mindset, and emotional maturity. They play the long game. They aren't just here for the good times or when things feel easy. They see challenges as part of the journey, not a reason to quit. They prioritize emotional connection, not just physical attraction, and understand that intimacy evolves over time. They invest in building a partnership, not just coexisting, and recognize that relationships require constant growth and effort.
Personal growth and mutual evolution. They support your dreams and encourage your personal evolution. They don't feel threatened by your ambitions, but instead ask thoughtful questions about your goals and genuinely care about your journey. They recognize that a thriving relationship is one where both partners are continuously growing and pushing each other to become better versions of themselves.
At the end of the day, the right relationship isn't just about avoiding red flags. It's about recognizing the green ones that indicate true partnership, mutual growth, and deep respect.
So before you invest your time, energy, and heart into someone, make sure they're showing you these signs first. You deserve a relationship that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued.
If you're in an interracial or intercultural relationship like us and want to deepen your understanding of what makes it work, we have a free course linked in the description. It's packed with insights like these and designed to help you build a relationship that lasts.